Chicka. What up? Oh. Morning. Alright, do this. 1 second. Okay, we're trying a different guy here. We're gonna play around. I have a trader friend. There we go. I have a trader friend that's recommended this. He says he uses this one. So I'm just gonna try different firms. Why not? Right on. This is a 50K account. Okay, cool. Quick scalp there. I'm long on Bitcoin. This is a longer term play. I just need to, I don't think I have any margin. This is the annoying thing of, we were long, we're already not long again. We just won. We just wanted to hit that high. I'm gonna wait just because it's the open. I wanted to only hit that weekly level. Actually, I cut it a little early, but that's the weekly level that I wanted to hit. Well, it went to exactly where the take profit would have been. But yeah, we're long on Bitcoin again, so hopefully Bitcoin starts seeing a move up. Reason being is this monthly. So this is where we drew long ago, right? We said that this was the top and we'd rebuy here. This is exactly what we did, okay? When you're looking at Coinbase versus futures, it's a little different, right? So when I'm drawing my zone on the futures, I'm trading off of the futures, right? So I do need to trade off the futures market. So our levels might not be exactly the same. So we do need to give a little bit more wiggle room. But because it's only a $10,000 account, like, oops, you really don't get much margin. What the fuck is this shit? I don't want that. You really don't get much margin. Right, I suppose I could close some of these and then trade. I just don't know how much I can trade with. Maybe bottom's 108. Yeah, 108 was the exact level that I wanted. I entered last night, just like when I seen it. So, I entered like, I don't know, Asia session here somewhere when I seen it after it bounced up. So I believe it should be longer term play, right? If I free up some margin, I could probably trade the NASDAQ on this as well. We got to do 2 giveaways now because we just want to trade. No, 1 giveaway because we didn't make any winners yesterday during the day. One giveaway just now. Let's see if BA is worth even holding. Like, this is the issue with trading trading like I am here, because you can see I do have some positions on various stocks, individual stocks, and like I can't really hold any more if I hold Bitcoin and NASDAQ, so that's an issue. Let me just let's see how much. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. What's the margin? You see here, it should tell me. Right, MNQ, is it coming back down? Okay, that was the exact level. The weekly. Reason I'm not taking a short is just because these hourly candles are relatively bullish, and I want to see how these close. Right. There's a monthly level here that I'd love to touch, and then we can go mega long. But let's look. Where's my ChatGPT? There. Day margin requirement. Yeah. 34. Can I take one now that the... Oops. Oops, what the fuck? The fuck is this? Where am I? Yeah. So scalp up the top. So this was the story today, right? We tell ourselves a story every day. This was the story. I'm going to draw it. Up to there, down, up. That's my story today. Down to this level here, right? The monthly level. You make profit from anything. You're pretty nearly. Bitcoin and Nasdaq are the only ones that really matter. Because they're so bullish all the time, right? It's easier. That's a solid rejection if they do that, right? Do I trade gold? Nope, never. I could trade gold, but there's no point. Bitcoin going down a little bit. So in theory, excess liquidity. I should have enough liquidity to take a Nasdaq. I think the overnight session is because the what's the MNQ margin? Yeah, overnight it's more on the Nasdaq, right? Let's see, 3,000 on the overnight session. So I should be able to take a trade now. I wanted to take that pre-market trade. Let's potentially watch this 15-minute close and then see if it comes down, because we might be able to take a short. Okay, let's do a giveaway for that win right there. The long we just won. Oh wow, it's coming back up. So they did take quite the short off of that, but it's gonna matter where the 15 closes, right? And the 5-minute was quite solid here, so it looks like it might push to a new high. Let me redraw some of these zones because I'm not sure what those ones are. Weekly's up here, weekly there. Zone here. We got daily levels here. Right. That's probably the zone we'd be looking for short side. Long side. Here. I was looking for 2 to 1. I look for 1 to 1. Yeah, 1 to 1's good. 2 to 1's also fine. There's not really much point in going higher than that. Thank you for yesterday's advice. Yeah. Nice, yeah. Yeah, one is a lot easier mentally. Like the thing is, people like to say high R because then you don't have to win very often, but it's just silly. Because it's so easy to go like the higher R, the lower your win rate. It's just a given. Right? Because of the nature of probability. That's a solid close. Bitcoin not following at all. Murder. Basically, I don't really have a spot for a stop on Bitcoin here. I've basically got... I might just draw this. I'd like to see it bounce off that, basically. There you go. I'm making some oxtail soup right now. It smells so good in my house. Oh, there's the song, boys. I woke up, thought I smelled dog food in my sleep, and it's like, oh no, that's just food that I'm cooking. My network's not bad, it's you. Oh, they're gonna do the thing where they're bullish but fail. Maybe, eh? Where was the 30 close? 30 close did nothing on the open. Drop the bombshell. Yeah, that's gonna come down to here at least. I'm not on Starlink. I'm home. Like clearly clearly I'm not using Starlink. I'm in my house. Does this look like a fucking Jeep to you? Okay, I want to wait some more. Because it comes here. This is all the requirement is it comes here. Back to the origin. The Starlink service is amazing. I'm gonna go pick it up today. I think it's at the mailbox. We'll use it tomorrow. Well, I'll probably stream it here in the morning. Are there any ISPs in the mountains? No, there's not. Like, there's no service. Well, oh, internet, like my house, yeah, obviously. You can get internet, of course, yeah. Okay. That's a weekly level right there they're going to take, maybe. It would be ideal if they flash crashed it. They might support off that level, though. Tell us something about trading in August. Heard it's a rough month. It's not. People just trade less often because they're on vacation. That's all. There are no times that trading is more difficult. Not a single day. Right? Trading is the exact same every single day, no matter what. The only thing that it could be is more volatile. Because people trade, there could be fewer trades, right? There could be less liquidity. But it doesn't, for something like the NASDAQ, it doesn't really matter. Like, the difference might be like, the levels, it might go like slightly behind the level. That's all. It's like people like to blame reasons why they suck at trading. No, you just suck at trading. Right? It's the exact same always. You could trade on Christmas Day if you want. I think it actually is closed. But you could trade like the day before Christmas Day or whatever. It might be slightly weirder. That's all. But it's the same concept. Like, look at this. It's August, right? So what did they do? Like, this is the level. They went slightly, but like that's how much different it is. It's like fucking 1 tick of difference, 2 ticks. People also like to blame the news for why they. The reason why prop firms don't let you trade the news is one, it makes it a complete gamble, which is not good for the prop firm, right? And it also, because in theory it makes it a complete gamble because it's so fast that it's completely random, okay, of what happens. So that makes payouts extreme, right? On certain days, right? So you have to give some sort of restriction, right? Oh, there's my cat. I haven't seen him in days. Hey, buddy. Come on in. Oh, I haven't seen you in days. Go eat some food, pups. Good morning. Meow. 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 Happy bear. Happy bear. Come trade with me, Cut. Meow, meow, meow. All right, what are we doing, eh? Look at that rally. That's good. That's good. Meow. Meow. He's noisy today. I meow you. Hi. Come here. You love that carpet, hey? Ooh. Come here, buggers. Right. We're gonna have to see the 4 hour. What's the 4 hour doing? It's just so this looks like it might be a news day, just based off of how that's reacting. Let's look at this. Consumer confidence. There we go. We'll see how the consumer confidence comes out. Come here, Silas. Can I give you some breakfast? Okay, we got to do a giveaway. I'm gonna give it a giveaway here. Type 1 on your keyboard. Type 1 on your keyboard to win a Maven 10K 3-step, okay? Okay. -8. Wow, okay, -8. Wow, that is retarded too. 1 to 20. There you go. 6. Okay, let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maven Shorts. Maven Shorts, you can't win. Okay. You win too many. Okay, Edu, you won. Edu V21. There you go. Wow, this is a good rally. This is a really good rally. That was actually a pretty awesome level. That was unexpectedly awesome, that level, actually. This should be a bullish day. That's nice. We'll wait for the close, maybe. Edu, you won a 3-step 10K Maven, okay? That was fast, eh? The fastest giveaway ever. Maven Challenge. If you don't win these giveaways, you can tell your friends. You can buy your own. You can Maven Trading, you know. Can I buy here now? Let me see. Wait. Should I just buy? Should I just rip it up? I want to see if it's going to let me buy. Nice. It will let me buy now. Now that's during the day. Okay. We are going to buy this one too. Okay, let's see if we can get another ripper. Because this looks super, like this, that close looks like it might just rip up, eh? And then we're just going to close her up here, I think. Alright, so what is that? 575. Like that, maybe? Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't come against us on that. We want to see that 15 and that 4 hour close bullishly, eh? We basically want to get above. I don't want this. I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose this. That's basically the idea right now. Don't lose that zone. Actually, it's like more like this, honestly, I think. We don't want to lose that zone. We want it to just rip up. This is kind of a tight sort of trade, I think. Realistically, it's like this, right? Poor YouTube people. Yeah, YouTube is delayed too. And also, I'm not reading the YouTube chat. I'm only reading Kick right now. I should read multi-stream, eh? Okay, let's put on the multi-stream chat so I can see all of them. I want to start on a Twitch account too. Should I get Twitch going? Just to see Twitch. I should get Twitch, eh? Sign up. Username. I might already have one. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll do this later. Fuck Twitch. Kick is better. Yeah, but there's SEO reasons for Twitch supposedly. I heard Twitch is actually good to run. I can just multi-stream everything, right, and be fine. So. Hey, buddy, come here. You want me to open the door? You can just chill outside. Let's see if we can get another trade before I gotta go in 30. Stream on OnlyFans? That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I think I seen something about like people just like making videos for Pornhub, and like because Pornhub ads pay so high that it's like 10 times as much, but like they make content that has nothing to do with porn. It's just like whatever their actual content is. Perfect close. Perfect close, baby. Perfect close. Perfect. Perfect. Woo! Let's rip it. Oh, I don't know if country is the right. Too much country here, eh? So much country lately. Rip it! Boy! Boy, you better go up! Let's look at 4 hour, huh? Heavy metal. Just FYI. It could come down. So we're going to change the zone up. Because there's a 4 hour level that we gained. Heavy metal. But we also failed that one. So let's get a better picture maybe. It could be... It could actually not be great. They're showing some torn decision here. A little bit of torn decision. It's a little bit of a torn decision. I can show you why. So the 4 hour failed to re-enter the zone, right? So that tells me it's coming down, right? But it gained this. So we might see this. We might see this. Right? Failure on the 2 too. Yeah, the final video of the $100 account flip is posted there. It's a reveal of how it was done. Maven Shorts just posted it in Kick. Like, this is a difficult one actually to know for sure, because it's so clean here, but then it's indecisive on the higher time frame, and then it's rather clean again on the weekly, right? So ultimately, I would be bullish, right? But it might come against us here. How's that Bitcoin going? Still doing what it needs to do, I suppose. Dumped out back down to that level on the New York. So here's a tip for you guys. Oftentimes levels will be touched in the off hours and then be touched again in the New York hours, because this is the real trading hours, okay? This is the real session, right? So the people who are actually like traders, they only really trade during the New York session, right? People are accumulating and buying and doing long-term sort of swings here. These are your day traders, right? So your day traders are using the same levels. So oftentimes it'll come to you again, huh? You can't see messages on X Live? Yeah, because you're on X, not Kick. Most people are on Kick. I forgot my Twitch login. Hey, buddy. Come here. So happy. Yeah. They're not ripping it like I'd like them to, but I guess they still gained that, I suppose. So. Market's looking lazy. What are you talking about, dude? Look at that move. What kind of excitement do you want? Hey, bud, you playing under the blanket? The cat is like, this is cute. Eh, look at this. You see? He's like playing with the blanket. When you're moving out of Canada, I go back and forth a lot, guys. In my mind, I think for my own mental, like health and schedule and everything, like traveling is very, very difficult. I think because there's a lot of chaos, and peace does me well, especially like with trading wise, right? The traveling this summer was really, really difficult on me, so I'm not sure if I can leave. I don't think I'm ready to unfortunately. I'm not sure. So I might just do some little touring in the Jeep over the next year. Stick to the schedule for a while. It's always nice to speculate on like how great life could be, right? When you're like, traveling and doing all these fancy things, right? And you got to be honest with yourself and what is actually best for your personal growth. And for myself, I realized that accepting what I have is really, really important for me, right? I'm always looking for the next bigger, better thing, right? BC is beautiful, yeah. I'm always looking for a bigger, better thing, and nothing's ever enough, sort of thing. So I'm practicing. Hey, buddy, he's being really cute. So it's nice. It's nice. I think it'll be nice to practice and learn how to just accept the things I have, right? And just be comfortable, right? Nice. This looks all right here, actually.
When you are getting married.
When am I getting married? I don't know. When I have kids. I will not get married unless it's for the sake of kids. Marriage is a ridiculous concept. In my mind, it is nothing but risk, right? Because it offers absolutely nothing, right? The only thing it can basically do is cause drawdown, right? It's incredibly expensive, and then if you do get divorced, you lose half of everything, right? And then there's huge legal battles, and it's really, really stressful, right? It is incredibly difficult on people. So it is absolutely retarded to do without a amazing reason, okay? And love and commitment to a person is not a good enough reason. The only reason I can see marriage being useful is a commitment for children, because because the children are the only thing that's important, right? The most important thing. So your mental health, your finances, your stability is not as important as keeping the kids safe, right? So you have to lock yourself in and make it very difficult to make the kids' lives worse, because I believe that a single parent raising a child will destroy the child. If one of your parents has left, you have trauma. You have massive trauma and a lot of issues, right? Everyone who has both parents in the picture, much more stable, much more secure, right? So it's a commitment to make life more difficult for you in the pursuit of making your child's life better, right? Yeah, it is for men. Marriage is a little bit even more even worse, than for women. Just based off of the fact that generally men make more financially, right? And they generally lose the children more often, right? And they generally lose more money. But for both sides, it's bad. Is it failing here? Why? I think basically what this move is they just push the new high, right? They just push the new high, they satisfied the new high. Coming back down. This is the 4 hour, right? Those are the 4 hour level. So hopefully they fill the 4 and then go. Right? Might buy one there if it does come a little lower. This is a 50K account. I'm testing out another firm. I will only for myself. I'll only trade on Project X, just because I like this terminal. In other words, marriage is risking your life to make your kid's life better. Exactly. You're putting your life on the line in a full on commitment to giving the best option to your children. Because if you leave, it will destroy your life, right? So you have to make the marriage work, you know what I mean? And it will also destroy the children's life, right? Does that make sense? This song is really sad. Marriage for the sake of just like, hey, I love you, let's certify it, that's ridiculous. Now the government's involved. Like, now you're spending crazy amounts of money for nothing. You sure do a celebration of love, do that, but like marriage makes no sense. All this because love and commitment, faithfulness in society is now a scam. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think the mantra of society has kind of fallen downhill, and people think that they can just do whatever they want and live a life that's completely for themselves. I think that's ridiculous as well. The whole point, like, I think the whole point of life is living to make other people's lives better. So then you can be a productive member of your community, right? If you can make other people's lives better, great. You've lived a good life, right? If you just do whatever you want, then you become a destructive person that ruins the world. That's an okay close, actually. It's an okay close there. If you won't get married, then how will your life... I didn't say that. I fully intend to get married, but only for the virtue of having children, right? We're in Barcelona. Yeah, I was. Yeah, a couple months ago. Yeah. If the girl I'm dating doesn't want kids, there's zero chance I would ever get married to her. Actually, I wouldn't even date her, honestly, at this point. I wouldn't even humor somebody who didn't for sure want kids at this point. Unless maybe unless they were like 21 or something, you know what I mean, and like they didn't really know yet. Oftentimes younger people are kind of like unsure, you know what I mean. So, but potentially, if somebody was a bit younger and they were kind of still figuring it out, I would give them a couple years. But that would be a risky thing if they decided no. You know what I mean? And then like realistically, I've got a decade, and I want more than 3 children. So Yeah, nobody wants kids at 21. Some people do, wholesome sort of people do, but but it's very very common in the modern age that people are living for themselves when they're early 20s. Well, I was. It wasn't until like 27 that I started thinking about kids. And then right around probably 29, I for sure want them. Don't marry anyone that weighs more than 150 kilo. What's 150? Or sorry, 50 kilo, 50 kilogram, 2 pounds, 110 pounds, bro. My number's like 140, I think. I wouldn't. 140 would be the limit of anyone I would ever be able to be attracted to, basically. Six 63 kilos. Oh, the chat isn't showing either. Let's pull up the chat. If you have kids without having a wife, then how will you raise your kids? I wouldn't. It would be detrimental to the kids. I had thought of doing something silly one time. Is hiring a surrogate and then finding a nanny who has similar values that would be able to like be a mother to them, kind of. But ultimately, that would be another risky thing, right? Because what if that person, like, that nanny wouldn't be bonded with the children as much, right? And like, what if she leaves or whatever, and then now the kids wouldn't have a female figure, right? But that was on my mind at one point, just like hiring someone. I think that's ultimately the wrong move, though. What's happening here, hey boys? No love for thick queens. No, I'm not attracted to anyone who is not small. Yeah. You're a little. I think anywhere between 100 and 140 is the only acceptable weight for a female, in my eyes at least. Above 140, you're a man to me. It's the equal of me looking at a man. You know what I mean? You're only attracted to those big ass ladies. Yeah, that's funny. I know some guys are like that. Some guys really like the Latina look too, which I don't. I hate that too. Muscle in women, I'm okay with muscle in women, as long as they're not above 140. And then that also excludes like really tall women too. What's up, Silas? Meow. Meow. Hey, Randall. Meow. Let's go pump her up, baby. Meow, meow. Okay, what's Bitcoin up to? Nice, going up a little bit. A little bit up, a little bit up. This is looking all right. Hmm? Bum, 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 bum. Hopefully we get a close up there. Let's see the 5. Let's watch the 5. Let's go, baby. Ripper. Rip it up, baby. They keep pulling it back, which is annoying, right? They're just really ranging. Boom, boom, boom. Your homeboy married a stripper? That's ridiculous. I've dated strippers. And it's just complete chaos, man. Strippers are not good partners. $100, eh? $100. Should we lock in $100 for the day? I gotta go in a moment, so maybe that might be the day for us pretty soon here. Might close it in a second. It's got some good momentum, so I'm trying to leave it with the momentum. You know what I mean? Like, will it teach my kids how to trade? Yeah, I guess so. Why not? Maybe close it now, you think? I think, well, the momentum's still there. We can watch, if you guys want to, like, get a little bit better with, like, where to close, you can watch the 1 minute, honestly. Like, I wouldn't be placing trades off the 1 minute, but if you're trying to, like, more or less just time the momentum, like, we're getting close. This is what I'm saying, is we're getting close to where I would like to close. Oh, what's up? You're so noisy. Hello, boy. You want attention? I know. I gotta work. I know. I'm working. I'm making kitty food money. Mama. Mama. He just keeps meowing back there. I haven't seen him in a few days. I've been gone since Wednesday. And then I came back Sunday night. So you can see this. It's continuing to gain. Nice wick on that bottom, right? So you can see the momentum still pushing, right? So there's a good chance we still hit that, right? And as it gets closer and closer, I tend to get worried. I tend to, like, want to close it, right? I tend to want to lock in that profit. But this kind of helps, right? And then you can see, okay, is it going to break down on the 1, and then maybe we can exit, right? If it breaks down, like, let's say we're up here, right, and it reverses here. I'm like, okay, I don't really want it to go back against me. I want to lock that in, so you could close it. Just depends on what's going on fully, right? And because today's a little bit, like, like, it's a little bit odd and, like, rangy. You know, maybe we don't want it to come back and range again, right? I might close it here. Is that not close? I'm gonna close it. I'll close it here. That's my day. That's my day. Potentially might take another trade later. Just close it. 1200 on the. You need 3,000 on this to pass. you know, there's this sort of thing, so it could come back down. And I got to go to meetings, right? So, and ultimately that was like a, you know, nearly 2 hour trade. So, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need big R, right? That would have been 3 probably, right? 3, whatever. Good chance it still comes up, right? I believe it probably will. Right? There's the levels up here, right? But it might be wise to take shorts on those too, right? What even are, oh, that's what even are those levels? Am I tripping or what? What the fuck was that level? Oh, it's these. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool, boys. That's the stream. Oh, I got to do another giveaway because we just won again, right? Locked in some more profit. Okay, type 6 in chat, and then we're gonna do type 6 in chat. We're gonna do another giveaway. Both giveaways today are gonna be a 3-step 10K. Okay, from Maven. $21. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Marleton, you want an account, okay? Open up a ticket in Maven's Discord. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune into the Maven podcast stream. Your best question is going to get a 50K Maven account, okay? Best question that I read to our guest. Our guest is from Nigeria today. He's a trader from Nigeria. Thanks for watching. That close is pretty solid. It looks like it might keep pushing, but I'm gonna chill.